Hello, my name is Sean, and today I'll be covering Gray Cipher. Just like always, I'm just going to grab all the screens as I can get here.
There is only one perfect solution, but there are clues that try to trick our team.
R-A-E-C-O. We have 1 0 0 0 1 1. And we have numbers of 6 2 4 5 1 3. And GWA. Alright, to start off with, we have Bitswitch Cipher. For this, we're going to use the encrypted word from the top screen of page 1, and the 6-digit binary string on the middle screen as well. First, we're going to determine which scrambler that we're using by using the first character of the serial number. The first character is an S, so we gotta find S in this table here, and we get a scrambler of 25431. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn each letter of the encrypted word here into a 5-digit binary sequence using this table below. Okay, so A is going to get translated to 00001. R gets translated to 10010. A is the same thing, 0001. With E being 00101. C being 00011. And finally, O being 01111. Alright, then the next thing we're going to do is for each of the bits at those positions are ones from that middle screen here, we're going to invert the bits. So this A here is actually inverted. So instead of 0001, we have 11110 for the inverted. And the last two bits seem inverted as well. So this gets translated to 11100. So this last one gets translated to 10000. Alright, then for each of these binary, we're going to take the position of each number here and place that as reading position here. Well, to be more specifically, you run it through a scrambler so that each number in each position turns in that position of that number in the binary. That's a little bit convoluted to say, but it's more better to show you an example. So such as we have the scrambler here of 35124, you'll see basically it means the third position, then the fifth, then the first, then the second, then the fourth, as you've seen here. And so basically the third position of this binary that we have here is a 0, then it becomes a 1, the first position is a 1, second position is 0, and the fourth position is a 1. So that basically translates to 01101 from the 10011. So first we'll look at the second position because that is the first number that comes up. So looking at the binary bit in the second position turns into 1 for this first one, and we just do this. Then 0 for this one, 0 for this one, 0 for this one, and then the 1 here and the 0 here. And you see I'm just reading them off top to bottom in the second column here. Next comes the fifth position. So basically we have 001100 reading top to bottom from this fifth position. Next is fourth position, so that'll be 1 1 and then 0000. And then third position is 1 0 0 1 1 0. Then the last position is the first position, so that's going to be 1 1 0 0 1 1. Then we're going to convert all these binaries back into its letter equivalents, and if you've done it right, you won't basically have any binaries that won't turn into letters. So 10111 turns into W. 00101 is an echo. 01, which is here, is an H. 0110 is a Juliet. If I don't lose my place here, 1, which is right over here, and then 0011. So that'll be right here is an S. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And then 0001 is an alpha. So now we got our new encrypted word from that. So, next up we have columnar transposition. So, using these numbers here, we're going to place 6 dashes underneath it so that it fits into the columns of the numbers. In this case, all we need is 6 dashes, and it fits all within. But if we only had 2, it would basically be these 2 dashes. If it was 3 numbers, we had these 3 dashes of 2 rows. If it's 4, then you'll see we have some uneven rows, but we have dashes under the first and second, but only 1 dash under the third and fourth number, and so on and so forth. Then, in ascending order, we're going to take the encrypted word right here, and we're going to place all the dashes underneath the number with the letters. So starting at 1, we're going to place the W underneath it. Then at 2, this is where we place the echo. At 3, this is where we place the hotel. Juliet is the 4th one, so it goes under here, under the 4. Then the 5 goes here, so S is under the 5, and then finally A is under the 6. So we get a new encrypted word of AEJ SWH. Well, let's take, for example, we only had, let's say, 2413, like so. So we only had this amount of dashes, like so. So what you would do is, under the 1, you only place the the W. But under the 2, we place E and H, because that's where that place is under. Then find the 3, we already placed our E and H, so the J goes here, and then finally the S and A goes right so. So then our encrypted word would be ESWJHA. But because we had 6 columns, it will be AEJSWH. Next, finally, Gray Cipher. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place this 3-letter key on top, like, oops, not that, on top like so. Then we're going to split the encrypted word that we got from step 3 into 2 halves of 3 letters. Then we're going to place the second half under the first half. And finally, I'm going to scooch that up so that it's directly right under this 3-letter key. Then we're also going to need this row right here, this whole table that consists right there. Now, for each of these columns, here's what we're going to do. First, we're going to shift this letter A, this very top row, so that the letter A is above the letter in the bottom half. So A has to be above the G of the bottom half, so that would be right there, because the G is right there. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this section off from the rest, because we're only interested in this section only. So that way we're only looking through this section. None of these things matter anyway when it comes to it. Then we're going to look at this letter, find its position in the top half of this key, and then we're also going to find the second letter in the, at least the bottom letter, in the bottom half of this key here. And what we're going to do is, if they're in different columns, which they are in different columns, as you see here, so what we're going to do is, from the first letter, we're going to be in the same row, but in the same column as the second letter from here. So we're going to go from the A and go towards the S. So the S is right there, so that's going to intersect to make a G. And then, so the A technically gets replaced by the G. And then we're going to find the second letter, which is the S, reading it from top to bottom. So the S here, and we're going to go towards the A, and that's going to give us another G, in fact. So the first 2 letters is G and G, and that would technically replace the A and S. So this would be G, and this would be G. Alright, now we do this for each column, so I'm going to shift everything back again. Hopefully I did that part right. I did the S goes to the, and this A gets, just double checking, give me a second here. G, the A goes to G. Okay, yeah, we did that right. I kind of split it off a little bit wrongly, but it's okay. Alright, next what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift this A, so now it's over the W. So the A is over the W now, which is in this right here. So now we're looking straightly at this section, so the A is over the W, and we don't care about this section. So we're only looking at this section right here. So now what we're going to do is what I'm going to do is basically find the echo here, so in the top row, and find the W in the bottom row, which is up over there. So next I'm going to take the echo, because they're in different columns. I'm going to go from the echo, go towards the W, and that's going to be an A. And go from the W and go towards the echo, and that translates to actually an echo. So the E gets replaced with an alpha, the W gets replaced with an echo. Then I'm just going to shift everything back in here. And then I'm going to move the A, so that's underneath the A now, up here. There we go. Then we got to find the J up here, as well as the H down here somewhere. Yep, there's the H. So the H is down there, so I'm going to move the J towards the H, so that basically it gets replaced with delta. And the same goes likewise. Find the H, go to the H, go towards the Juliet, and that gets replaced with Tango. So this gets D, and this gets T, in that sense. Alright, then all you have to do is read these letters in reading order, such as I can move the bottom half and move it catenate with the top half, and that will spell out the word of gadget. Now there's one thing I want to clear up here, such as what if, I'm going to shift this over, such as what if they were in the same column, such as this G is right here and the V is right there, okay? What would happen is the G would basically be replaced with the letter that's either in the first or second row that's within the top length of the top row. So that way it's within its section. So the G here gets replaced with the X. And then the V will get replaced with the same column but the different row within its section. So this V gets the U. And likewise, if it was X and U, the X will get replaced with the G, and the U gets replaced with the V in that sense. Hopefully that clears that up. And in order to submit our answer, we'll start typing in the keyboard right here, gadget. To clear out any answer, you can basically press the arrow keys to clear it out. So let me type that in, gadget, and press submit. And that is a solved module. And I hope all of you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, guys, keep talking and don't explode.